All right. So welcome to another Rapscallion stream. I am Frank, the Cuban Sherpa. Coming in with a new game for today. I managed to wrap up Ruiner on last week, so going with a game that was kind of on my radar, but then also recommended by Alex, so very excited to get this one up and running. I did kind of play a little bit just to see, you know, what it was like, just so I didn't suck too horribly when we got down to the stream. I might still suck. As much as I love playing rhythm games, one of the bummers I always have is not being able to actively watch the stream as much. Not the stream, the chat. As much as I normally could with other games. I'll try my best. We will get her done. And hopefully not suck too much. His first level, I only played through the first level, really. Certainly much quieter than normally what I would expect from a rhythm game, but I'm guessing that does pick up. Now they're starting to move a little bit quicker. Boss fight. I feel like I actually moved through the level faster this time than when I first played, but I did miss the first couple times when I started. I guess just kind of understanding the layout and stuff. And also, you know, fidgeting around and seeing if I could just hold down the A button or if I had to, you know, time it right. B rank. Everything was an S. Howdy, Ben. How are you doing on this Tuesday? Oops! I hit the wrong button as I adjusted myself. And that time I screwed up because I was adjusting my microphone. That is the first time I suffer a death. For trying to do too much shit at the same time. Try this again. There we go. I think I lost my shell, so... There it is. Originally, I picked up this game as something I wanted to check out on the Vive because it has VR support. And after kind of playing through a couple levels, definitely curious to see how it looks in VR. Damn, missed that one. Damn. Just saw your message. Gonna have to catch that in one moment. Just watching E3 videos on the side. Have you found anything that that's really like caught your eye, catches your fancy with from E3? Aside from Cyberpunk 2077? I missed something. Fuck! Shit. It's two back to back. My teenager loves the Fire Emblem game that was announced today. I love The Last of Us 2, the RE2. Alright, so... Oh, there's a Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3 bundle. So Fire Emblem definitely looks cool. I feel a little, I don't know if I want to say burnt out on Fire Emblem. I feel like after Awakening, you know, hit its stride and like, you know, made a breakthrough for the for the series. Like they're just kind of milking Fire Emblem for all it's worth. But they're definitely fun games. I mean, I am not gonna discount them for what they are. Damn it. Smash Brothers look cool. I know you said the Resident Evil 2 remake. I know that was announced at the Sony press conference, and obviously, like, Last of Us 2 was. I know they put more Death Stranding info at Sony. That third one. I saw some gameplay for Kingdom Hearts 3, and after Kingdom Hearts 2, I really kind of hated the games, and I lost interest. But Kingdom Hearts 3, the gameplay looks pretty top-notch. I'm very impressed with how that looks. I may consider jumping back into that, even though the story will probably make no sense to me, but gameplay looks better than what I had played on the 3DS and even Kingdom Hearts 2. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I know, got leaked, and so I saw like the announcement picture that they had shown. I haven't seen the Ubisoft press conference to see more details on it. Spider-Man, same thing. I haven't watched the Sony. I've only watched. I was out of town for the weekend. I got to go up to Washington State and hang out with my brother for a little bit, which was definitely cool. So I've missed a lot of the E3 press conferences. I tried to catch up a little bit on it today. So I caught the Nintendo one after it was done, and then I've seen the Devolver Digital's like a fake E3 press conference, which those are always fun. Am I? Oh, I'm playing level 1 again. I did not mean to. I should have been on level 2. Level 2. There we go. Restart level 2. Funny, I was like, this looks way too familiar. So the next, I guess, conference I kind of want to watch is the PC game show. I guess there was some niftiness announced for that one. So I kind of want to see what they're putting out for that. And Ubisoft is actually another one that I want to see. I caught like a little bit of the Microsoft one, so I saw like this like the funky like samurai game or something from Software. There's a lot to catch up on here. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to catch up on. And what's going on? Apparently, Odin has a Twitch account now. Ah, damn. All right. Also, there's like 3 samurai games now. Holy shit. I feel like this is like when like suddenly there was 2 magician movies that came out at the same time when The Prestige and The Illusionist came out. Now suddenly people are making samurai games. It's been a while. Damn, screwed up again right there. And what's going on, Liz? Nope. Almost turned in the wrong direction there. So, rough start to this level, but I think we're getting better. We got some better runs going on. Damn it. Quick glance at chat and I missed a note. I thought I had more time in between that, between those stages. Damn. Let go of that button too soon. Yay, bits! I will thank someone properly in a moment. 86 bits for Ben, thank you. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is when I really wanted to take a look. I like that I get to reap the benefits of Liz's great answer in bit form. Blew up. You're having major buffering issues. No. So, I mean, the stream looks okay from like the one that I'm monitoring, but is anyone else having buffering issues by any chance? I checked my my connection beforehand, and things were strong. My ISP has actually been pretty good with their rates. I guess, you know, knocking my internet out in the middle of the workday a couple times. And all the maintenance they've been doing out here is finally paying off. A 103 bits! Heather with the buffering bits. People be happy. Damn right, man. Oh! I guess I'm supposed to dodge that. Or fly over that. Got my armor back. Damn, lost my armor once again. And still going. That one snuck up fast on me. Ah, thank God. I was starting to wonder, I was like, man, they have not given me my armor back yet. Ah. Just when I felt like I was getting into a groove. Yeah, S rank. Jeez, 18 levels, or 18 stages in this one. Bad Bambi jokes aside. Yeah, man, like, there are some of them that... Like, there was one set that I was supposed to fly over that it took me a moment to even register that there was something on the ground. Shit. Oh, just fuck that one up royally. The game is pretty cool so far, man. I hope there's, we get a little bit more music going on. Like, I wonder if it gets a little more melodic. I'm glad I chose not to drink for this stream, at least. I drank enough when, fuck. When I was over in Washington. But some very tasty ciders, at least. It really is pretty. Yeah, I agree with that one, Kendry. It's a gorgeous game. I would probably flip my shit watching or trying to play this on the Vive though. Shit. I thought about trying to figure out how to stream my Vive. I mean, streaming it's not the hard part, but streaming it and being able to interact with peeps would be the most challenging part, because, you know, you're strapped into a headset. And unless I could get Twitch to show up like a hub, that's just not gonna fly. Is it mouse and keyboard? No, I'm using a controller. Which I changed from my Wii U Pro controller to this fancy Xbox One controller that I picked up. I'm gonna have to check comments in a bit, but I saw you mention Town of Light on the chat there, Kendra. If you're asking if I picked it up because of Town of Light, is Town of Light working better then? No, it is not. I thought it would. I've disconnected the May Flash adapters for my Wii U Pro controllers. I disconnected my Steam controller. The only thing I refuse to undo is VJoy for my GameCube adapter. And the shit still does the same thing. It will still just like freak the fuck out. And oh, my coaster got stuck there. And just think that you know, like a controller and a mouse are working at the same time, and if I try to switch to mouse, it just like instantly just tries to switch back to controller. I think I have a suspicion it has something to do, like a bug, with the fact that it does support virtual reality. It does have VR support that they've added, like experimentally, and even when my Vive is not connected, it tries to like boot Steam VR and try to like kick into it. And I think like Steam VR running maybe is causing something. But I tried running the game, and it's actually I didn't try running the game in Steam VR. Maybe that'll do it. Because I got as far as actually seeing a new button when I loaded the game with my Vive hooked up. But still the same shit. Oh, now I have to... Now, I was able to like see a right button to center, but yeah, I still can't do shit about it. It says to duck, but... Oh. Like when you press down and A, it's like a stomp. And you can't progress without it. Alright. Yay. If you feel the same way about the Elgato. I keep thinking about picking up an Elgato, and at the same time, like, man, I have so many games to play on the PC, and streaming really helps me try to get through the backlog a little bit. And, you know, once I'm sure, or once I finally finish The Witcher 3, I'm sure I'll make some kind of noticeable progress on beating games again. But Witcher 3 has stuck its tendrils into me once again. I think I saw somebody ask if I'm a beetle, and by all accounts of everything I've seen of the game, it looks like you're a beetle. Like, you get hit once and you kind of lose your carapace, and then you can kind of gain it back by successfully chaining some stuff together. Oh, look at that. There goes my shell. There, got my shell back. Your love affair with Fallout 3. I know, man. I know you you get deep into your Fallout games. Fallout 3 was actually one that I don't know. It wasn't one that I like fell in love with, and I had the same issue with when Oblivion came out, that I wanted to love the game, and I almost felt like overwhelmed and I couldn't get into it. So both Oblivion and Fallout 3, I just kind of had to like gun through the story to enjoy it. The other bummer is I finally had created a character in Fallout 3 that I was really digging, in terms of like, you know, his aesthetic, the playstyle I made with him, and as I was actually doing the side quest and enjoying it, he was almost like gunslingerish. He was named, I had named him Greco the Gecko Romanowski. And, yeah, I was just digging him. And then my 360 red ringed. And when I finally got it fixed and I brought, you know, Microsoft sent it back to me. Oh, fuck, I just totally missed that turn. Got my 360 sent back to me. And when I go to boot up Fallout 3 again, because of the red ring, fuck me, jeez, my Fallout 3 save data was corrupted. So I lost the character I really enjoyed. And I tried to recreate him, but, you know, it's like, he's not the same one. So you don't get the same feel for him as, fuck. Alright. I didn't have the same feel for him as I did with the first one that I created. Like, pause for water break. We can play Fallout 76 together. That one also looks kind of cool. I'm interested to see what they do. It seems like it's always online, but, you know, you still have solo play with it. I think they said that the server, you can do private servers that'll support mods, and I think that's cool. And I think they said that being online meant playing with dozens and not necessarily like hundreds of people. That's kind of cool. So it seems like your Fallout world will be a closer knit set of people, and I like that. One of the things I complained about with Oblivion was I was playing this massive game and I would talk to friends on like Xbox Party Chat, and I was like, man, I kind of wish I could be doing quests with them as opposed to just talking to them at the same time as they were questing, but we could have been like questing together. I guess almost MMO-ish. I lost a save file in Fallout 3 the first time I tried to full clear it. My roomie had the DLC but not me, and they changed the EULA. Oh, that sucks. So you couldn't get his DLC back. So I will say, even though Fallout 3, I couldn't get into it the minute that I started Fallout New Vegas. New Vegas, I was really digging. Son of a bitch. And New Vegas, I stopped playing for a bit when I went to go back into it. I guess because of all the mods and stuff like that I had on it. Maybe between like updates on my PC and updates. Oh crap. Um, Updates to Windows and updates to the mods. It was just not playable anymore, and I had no interest in at that time of trying to like sit there and figure it out, because fixing mods for a game like that where you have a ton just seems like a royal pain in the ass. I mean, I think when I was getting the mods to work, I think I spent like a good like, I don't know, 4 hours or something just downloading mods for the game. So let me see. Ah. I can fly over them, which is interesting. No, it's not gonna do anything. Guess maybe my timing on these are really bad? There you go. And the minute I screw up, it just... Alright, let's try that again. Alright, it's open. Oh, thank God. Oof, alright. You never got into New Vegas. I mean, I guess, you know, different strokes for different folks. Not a lot of people like them both. Interesting. Yeah, man, I guess it's because Obsidian made it, and not everyone likes that style with Obsidian, but I feel like more than Fallout 3, I felt like Vegas had, like, your options had more weight to them than Fallout 3 did. Also, holy shit, man, like, level 3 really ramps up the difficulty in this game. I kind of went from, like, you know, maybe losing a shell here or there to like several deaths. Yeah, there's another one. And setting myself up for my next death. on the plane ride to Washington, I managed to, I read a lot, but I decided to check out what movies I could see on my phone. I managed to catch The Greatest Showman, finally. Which was actually pretty damn good. I'm also kind of a fan of musicals. But I kind of like that they took someone who, you know, in retrospect had pretty shitty practices with how he treated animals and stuff with P.T. Barnum, and turned it into a really good movie with a pretty good message, I think. And then I started watching Justice League just to see if it was as bad as people had panned it. So on the way to Washington, I caught the first half. And the first half, actually, I didn't think it was that bad. I wasn't feeling the dude who they had as Barry Allen. But by the end of the movie, he turned out alright. I think I kind of prefer the kid that's in the TV show a little bit more. I don't think I'm still sold on Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought Cyborg was pretty cool. But, you know, so I was kind of like, alright, it wasn't horrible, and I was looking forward to the second half of the movie. And I kind of noticed the second half just feels like where they royally dropped the ball. It got super uninteresting. I feel like I almost felt nothing when they brought Superman back to life. Fuck. You're gonna watch Into the Woods. Into the Woods I haven't seen. I think maybe like right around Hurricane Irma or something, I finally watched the like the Beauty and the Beast live action remake. And actually it's not that bad. I never watched like Beauty and the Beast, the animated movie, like from beginning to end. I've only seen like bits and pieces of it, like here and there to piece it all together, but oh shit. But yeah, I never saw the original one like all at the same time. But I didn't think the live action one wasn't bad. And I think Emma Watson was a pretty good cast as Belle. It. You know, it gets intense when like the music starts getting more ominous. Really hope I get my shell back. Yay, shell! There goes my shell. Very short-lived. And I'm dead. It was just so good. First musical I worked on. Oh, cool. Chris Pine having it up. That's always something fun to watch. Something smells like dog poop in your apartment, and you feel like it's me. What? Maybe it's your dog? Or I know Frank the dog. He said doesn't shit everywhere, so maybe it's Ken. Damn it! Staring at the chat again, and I lose the show. Jeez. Hey, show. Bam! I thought there was a jumpy thingy to go up to. Oh no, you have to take your nut dog to urgent care. He's okay now, okay. That's good to read. Fuck. No, damn. Said by yarn so he can breathe. It's fine. He had allergies or something. Oh, okay. Allergies are no joke sometimes, man. Can you please stop dying here so I can get through a few more chapters? You know, I don't think I ever really suffered allergies too much until I got older, and living next to the woods here in Orlando, man. Last spring, I remember like standing outside talking to someone, and it's like you could see the pollen just wafting through the air. Pollen index is no joke. Ah, blew up again already. You're at the really sexy part of the first Outlander book. Aren't there like 8 or so books in the Outlander series so far? I think Jocelyn had told me that George R. R. Martin is like writing buddies with the woman that writes the Outlander books. My god, allergy shots every week for 10 years. Is this a relative of the Journey Scarab? I don't think I know what the Journey Scarab is. Also, howdy Jesse. Shit. I'm missing so much. Come on, shell. Oh, son. Oh, 3 locks to get through. What an asshole. Blew up at the same time as a blew up a lock. Alright. Level 3 Omega, final boss. Do the locks start now? Now they start. I'm in the same spot I was in before. No shell. Two locks down. So they shoot 3 of them at a time. And basically gotta unlock them all at the same time. Oh, not at the same time, but consecutively. Which clearly is not gonna happen this time. Or this time, for that matter. Let's try that again. There we go. Man. Oh, Journey is a band. Okay, I did not know Journey had a scarab. I guess mascot logo. And it's apparently on all of their covers. Okay, kind of like the Almond Brothers mushroom. What the fuck? Oh. It was like a... kind of like a 2-lane highway for a second there. Okay. Interesting. No! Oh, shit. Itchy eye, sorry. Oh, man. In 2 days, I may be kind of less frequent on the stream. Oh, yeah, I've seen you hyping up FIFA. I thought maybe you were just talking about um, the World Cup in general. Oh, I should not have stuck my finger in my eye. Fuck. Oh god, that was a horrible decision. I immediately regret this decision. It's okay, Liz. With you gone from the streams, someone else can take can claim a top spot for Bits leader. Oh, my eye is still burning. We'll send you updates on who the bit leader is, just so you know what you're missing out on. One thing I was kind of happy to see, from what I read about the EA presentation, is that they're finally bringing Madden back to the PC, which they haven't done a Madden game on the PC in 10 years. I mean, it's not like I buy the games annually or anything, but I do like playing football games periodically. And since the last generation, like PS3 and 360, I haven't had a modern console that can run those games, or that they have those games on. So it'll be nice to actually play a Madden again. Damn. Fucking Windows sent me a notification that distracted me right at the end there. You're currently not even placing in bits. Ah, that's a rarity for you, Liz. Your favorite sports game is Mario Strikers Charged, dude. Oh, okay. So you were watching the World Cup games. Okay, not the EA game. Dude, Jesse, my friends and I Not so much with Charged, but the original Mario Strikers on the GameCube. Um, some friendships were challenged, and people were thrown out of a friend's house due to just how strong the competition was amongst friends with Mario Strikers. The lob is a very powerful attack. Like, I know they added like the in Charge they added like the special abilities and stuff like that. But from what I could gather when I saw people playing online is that most people just used the Hammer Bros and just like hammered their way all the way to the opponent's side of the field, and then went in for the attack. And I feel like it kind of took out the spirit of competition from the game. There's Brazil-themed underwear. Considering the following that Brazil has in the World Cup, Brazil-themed underwear is not a surprise at all. Shit, that was insane. Light underwear with Lionel Messi's face on it. I don't know if I could wear that, man. Doomy! Holy shit, man. Good to see you. And yes, spin-off from the Bambi game. I guess this is when they took massive amounts of LSD. Damn it. More holes in the underwear than in their defense. Ah, man, I messed up there. I see you were taking swigs of beer with Tabasco sauce in them. Yeah. My god. Is this like Audio Surf? Audio Surf, Audio Surf, Audio Surf. Shit, have I played Audio Surf? I think Audio Surf uses tracks though that you put in, right? I mean, this has its own set of tracks, its own bosses to go through. At first when you said Audio Surf, I was thinking of Audio Shield, but I think Audio Surf, you kind of imported your MP3 library into. And as far as I know, Thumper does not have that ability. I think that's... Wow, okay, that is a massive turn. And so I kept dying like right on the last turn. I'm pretty sure I have Audio Surf in my Steam library. I have to go through and double check. One that I was kind of playing for a little bit. That same thing uses your music, was one called Melody's Escape, which is almost like a runner platformer. Oh, and then there's also the Bit Trip Runner. I haven't played the first. I played Runner 2, and Runner 2 was cool. But Runner 2 uses... Oh my god. Oh, shit. Runner 2 uses its own music. And it has a lot of fancy chiptune. Man, I'm dead. Alright, better run this time. Once those, you know, like eel or slithery thingies in general get on the board, shit starts to get kind of nuts. Yeah. Man, these levels are getting nuts. I missed that very, very last one. And I missed a few others in the shit along the way. And there we go. Hi, Deebs. And hopefully Alex is around too, so hi, Alex. Hope you guys are having a good one. Fuck. Or 15, I think level 3 or something at some point I had noticed was like on level 18 before it went to Omega. Shit. I missed a ton of stuff there. Just like one really bad turn there. Oof. Ah. Man. One quick glance at the Twitch chat just always does me in. Teams. I think more than anyone, Deeb's name, when you yell it out, just rolls out so easily. Deeb's is a good, like, shouting name. Don't sell Frank short. Yeah, but I don't know if I normally, yell my own name out. Any single syllable name that ends in a harsher vowel. Yeah, that is true. Because Liz also is a good one. But yeah, ends in a harsh vowel. Yeah, so getting that high E with Deeves. Oof. Are we at Omega? Cause nope. I thought, alright, 420 following one would be a boss fight. But we're still going hard. Oh shit. Now we got a 3-lane highway. Ah. Shit, 4? Oh, it's like getting the shell back fast. It felt like there was a gradual increase to 2. And then a pretty slow movement to 3. And then 4 just came very suddenly. Oh, fuck. 425. Bet the tracks are coming along more, have more melody to them than they did previously. Not by much. But Jesus. Man, this is nuts. This level does not end. So even though it's not necessarily a racing game, this game kind of feels like it has that sense of speed for me to satisfy the itch I have without, or with no new F-Zero game that has come out since the GameCube. Damn. Unintelligible yelling. When you see closed captions with unintelligible yelling, I have Snatch on DVD, and there was one of the scenes I was watching on closed caption when since Brad Pitt plays the Pikey, and there's just something he says that I just could not understand, so I thought maybe turning on the closed captioning would help. And I remember getting to that scene, and when the captions kicked in, all it showed was a string of question marks. That even closed captioning didn't know how to decipher Pikey. My favorite ones are the ones that are like cries in Spanish or laughs in Spanish. Thank God for the show. Oh, 4 Omega. Alright. Last time. No. Damn. Alright. I need my shell back. Got another hit, but still no shell. No, fuck. I missed the shot. He's dead? He's dead. Yowzers. Only 2 S's on that one, man. It felt like it was gonna be so easy. Alright, I probably have time to do one more level. Which, at the rate that they're going before the Omegas, this is gonna be like 40 levels before the boss, but... Oh, that's the first boss you saw me hit! Holy shit, what? What am I supposed to do there? Wow, okay. Okay, if I just hit them all, they'll open up. That's easy. Just don't fuck up. I hope they don't add turns in with the son of a bitch they do. Damn it, Jesse! Anybody thinking of picking up Dark Souls Remastered? That was my fault. I'm cursing Jesse, but I just happened to glance at the chat. I would like to eventually get into the Dark Souls games. Actually, I have like Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, and I missed the last one. I have Demon Souls and Dark Souls on the PS3. And then I have Dark Souls 2 and 3 on the PC, which I got, I believe, through Humble. But sometimes I'm kind of like one of those people where it's like I don't want to play, for instance, like Dark Souls 2 before I play Dark Souls 1, and worse than that, I don't want to play Dark Souls 1 until I play Demon Souls. So I've got a bit of time before I can get around to them. But they're lined up. They're just staring at me. Yeah, I'm dead. This is where everyone we watch play Thumper starts getting a little ragey. There's very little connection to them. Yeah, thank you. Alright, Deebs. Alright, cool. Yes, I feel exactly the same way. It's like, I know maybe they don't have anything to do with each other, but I want to play through them. And I'm dead. I think I kind of made like one exception with the Final Fantasy series, and I never played 12, but then I went and I jumped into 13. And by all accounts, I probably should have played 12 because it seems like that was the better title, anyways. Like the even though I had never played a Tomb Raider game, I started with like this reboot that came out on the on the PS3 era. Shit. Elder Scrolls is also a very good exception. I started Elder Scrolls with Oblivion, but not my type of game. Fallout, I did play like Fallout 1 and 2. I never beat 2, but I played. My brother introduced me to Fallout, like I think when he was in college. Oh, fuck me. So the only one I never played of the Fallout series was Tactics. But then I went and I played, Fallout 3. Dude, that turn. Oof, all right. I know I'm probably like missing spots, but Wowzers. Dalio 48. Are you Cuban? I am indeed Cuban. Of Cuban descent. I was born in the States. I was born in Miami, but first generation Cuban. Both parents were from the island. My dad born in the town of Guinness, not too far from Havana, about, I don't know, about 30-45 minutes out. I got to visit that not too long ago. And my mom born in Gaspad, which is a giant metropolis in El Campo. I'm dead. With a whopping 9 streets to the town. I'm Cuban and from Cuban too. Awesome. Oh, and following the stream. Thank you, man. Where from Cuba are you, Ali? Shit. Oh, I'm gonna get so wrecked. And I'm in Miami. I'm not in Miami anymore. Last year I actually moved to Orlando. I'm not too far. Because Miami is just getting massively expensive, and I had an opportunity to move out, you know, and buy a house, so... But since I have a ton of friends and, you know, the majority of my family live in Miami, I go down very frequently. Which is good, because I'm quickly learning how disappointing it is to try to find good Cuban food in Orlando. Son of a bitch. Matanzas, okay. Hawaii Grande. I don't know a Hawaii Grande. I finally got to go a few years ago. Was my first time actually going to Cuba. I spent about, I don't know, 5 days there with my dad. I spent 2.5 days doing Havana. Yeah, I'm dead again. 2.5 days in Havana doing, you know, La Catedral, El Capitolio, El Cementerio de Colón. There was this really cool place just outside of Havana that I went to called Fusterlandia. It was really nifty. Like, the artists kind of did houses, like, tiled, kind of like Gaudi. I spent one day that we went to my dad's, you know, hometown in Guinness. So I got to see where my dad was from. And then the other day, we went to, jeez. Now I see why people start rage quitting Deebs. But then the last day we spent a day in Viñales. You know, so I got to see Viñales, La Cueva del India, el mural de la prehistoria. And I'm dead again. You speak Spanish? Yes. My Spanish isn't the best. The red pencil. And I did not know you were born in Hawaii, Jesse. That's pretty awesome. Were you there long? Like, you know, did you spend a good amount of time there as a kid? My God. 3 to 4 years, not much. Oh, you were born there, so I mean, at 3 to 4 years, you probably did get a chance to develop, like, you know, some memories of being there. Maybe not a lot, you know, but man, right after, and I thought I was gonna do it. Just enough to remember, and apparently I picked up some pigeon English. I am not familiar with pigeon English, but I'm guessing it's not like pig Latin. I thought maybe I just muscle through it having... Oh, I beat it! Well, didn't beat it, but, you know, I got through that level. Son of a bitch. It's a blend of English and other Polynesian language. Think Creole but Hawaiian. Oh, it's kind of cool. Wow, that is just vicious. I'm trying to be the exception to Alex and Deeves' Thumper stream experiences. If she said people rage quit at this level, we're gonna make it through, goddammit. I can't tell if you're winning. If I pass a stage or a level, I'm winning. I don't care how ugly it is. We're gonna get through this. 3 bits for trippy rhythmic goodness. Yeah. I will agree with that. So one thing I did notice that I kind of like is that were I to give up playing, I don't have to start the stage or the level from the very beginning. It does actually save in between. So like some of those levels with the lasers that just got, you know, like batshit crazy, I would not have to revisit them. Ah. I knew it was coming and it did not register in my head to push up. Sweet. You just did a sodium overload. Did you eat a Hungry Man frozen dinner? I don't know why this weekend I decided to poke around at nutritional facts of Hungry Man's just out of sheer curiosity to see their sodium contents. It was both horrifying and amazing. Ah, missed a bunch of stuff. Oh, cup of noodles ramen. If it's any consolation, that's probably better than than the Hungry Man. Oof. Molly. Oh, this one. Fuck. You can't cook just as a Hungry Man rocks you can eat. Oh, okay. For a minute when I just did a quick glance, I thought you were gonna say that like Hungry Men you can eat, and I was like, my god, man. Hungry Man is still better than Banquet. Man, I have not had a Banquet frozen meal in a while. And that's right, Molly. Keep your shirt off for as long as you can. You don't need Jesse telling you what to do with your shirt. Jesus Christ. It's reverse psychology. Son of a bitch! It's 2 hits. I would like some more armor, please. Oh, I hate that. It gives me a carapace pickup when I don't need it. Looks like it would have let me pick it up right there too, but... Not when I need the shell, man. Yeah, like, now would be good. Bullshit, man. One hit. See, and no shell that time. My topless pics are floating all around the internet. There's furious searching in Google Foo by Jesse happening right now. Alright. It's 2. Three? I think one more hit. And I'm dead. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevas en Estados Unidos? Bueno, nací en los estados, so... Mi vida entera estaba en los estados. Yay, show. No! Missed the last one. It's almost like a challenge at this point. You pique my curiosity whether anything of 2 minds when it comes to free the nipple. Philosophically, yes, I think the female nipple should be desexualized. Pragmatically, I date a burlesque dancer. Hey! Desexualizing the nipple could directly impact your pay and thus our bills. Yeah, that's not a good thing. It's a conundrum, definitely. But I think there's a difference between, like, just completely desexualizing it and even doing what burlesque do, or, you know, it's... you have more of an act to make it enjoyable. Ale, eres de Miami? Sí, nací en Miami de padre cubano. Y pasé casi la vida entera en Miami. Me mudé para la Carolina del Norte para un ratico y regresé para ¿qué? Como 10 años. Y el año pasado me mudé para Orlando. So, no estoy tan lejos de Miami. And dead again. Fuck. I think that's what, the third hit on him? Fuck. Debe ser frío aquí. No, bueno. En las Carolinas del Norte sí un poco, pero no tan malo. Orlando nada más tiene un poquitico más de frío que Miami. Unos cuantos días más, nada más. Shit. Right on the last. There we go. Fuck it. Ben, have a good night, Ben. Thank you for hanging out. Somebody in the chat speaks Spanish. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Deep speaks Portuguese. That's not too bad. My my first, I think, full-fledged girlfriend was Brazilian, born in Sao Paulo. Which I got to learn how insane some Brazilians can be. I think they do develop a bit of a reputation for that. But it was interesting to see the similarities and also how distinctly different Portuguese can be. It. And of course, the few words I picked up from her were all the swear words, which at this point in time I can't remember. Damn it! Always lose on that that one right there. Hit number 2. Hit number 3. Fairly certain this is the last one. yeah. Oh, so you are Brazilian thieves. Cool. I don't know, it could have been Portuguese like Portugal. Uf. With me, buenas noches. Me pareciste un buen streamer. Te deseo lo mejor. Me voy a dormir. Que tengas una buena noche. Buenas noches, Ale. Gracias por pasar por aquí. Nos vemos. I think he only knew 2 English square words. You'll pick them up quickly, though. The swear words are always some of the first things people learn in a new language. I saw Brian on the Google Translate there. And thank you again for the follow, Ale, if you're still there. More death. Damn. Oh, I'm not even halfway through this level. We'll see if I can't make it through maybe a couple more stages at least. Not at that rate. No, I missed that shell. 516. I turned. Ooh, what? Oh, yeah. And I'm dead. I feel like I'm missing a very important topic of conversation in the chat here. Damn the awesomeness of this game. Yay, shell. Damn. Oh, I missed that turn. Wow, it's just like... I'm just popping up way too fast. Nice. I let go of the A button. Oh, the slithery thingies are back. Fuck. Man. Gets out of hand really fast. But the one thing I know I'm not gonna do is... the bits that you gotta jump up with a turn right after them, like those loops, no way I'm gonna go for them, because that normally ends in failure for me. Man, turned in the wrong direction there. I have no idea what's going on, but it looks good. Damn it! Group chat kills me once again. Thank you, Molly. I'm glad at least in failure it still looks good. He's doing insanity, which is generally inadvisable. Honestly, at this point, Deeves, I'm just, I actually want to try to get through the game after you said that people you've watched have kind of rage quit at stage 5. Son of a bitch. Trying to exceed your expectations. No! End of the level right there. I looked like a butterfly vibrator gone cray-cray. Okay, I have definitely missed a lot of conversation. Beat the level. Oh, I can use the D-pad to move. Oh, this might be a bit of a game changer for this. Actually, even for pressing up. I had never known there were voice activated ones. Um. Oh, I did hear about the WeVibe scandal. Um. I've seen a lot about like WeVibes and stuff, but I thought that was kind of amusing that they were collecting data. Shit. I think that turn is the same one that keeps getting me. My new meds are amazeballs. I can drink white wine again. Is it drinking wine while on the meds? Like consuming the meds with wine that's making it great? Or you can just drink wine in general? Another level done. No. $525. Oh my god, I paused the game and now my vision is moving from just staring at this tracker. I've got 5 levels to go. Or 5 stages to go. I don't know if I'll try to... I wouldn't mind trying to beat the level if I can get into the groove for it. But we'll give us maybe a couple more shots, and if I can't clear it, then we'll resume next Tuesday. Yeah, the vibrator. This is very much a chat I'd like to be a part of. It's like when we had the bad dragon discussion. Which, amusingly, after we had that chat about Bad Dragon, suddenly I see those a lot more, and if it's, I don't know, if maybe it's just something I wasn't totally perceptive of before, or I just became more aware of them and started seeing them more. Or shit, perhaps they've gained in population. Or not population, wow. Popularity. But yes, I guess gaining in popularity would mean that the population of bad dragons would also increase. Son of a bitch. The beta minor phenomenon is a heck of a thing, Frank. I agree, man. It happens an awful lot with reading, actually. When I started reading Moby Dick, and while I was reading Moby Dick, it was just, I noticed so many references to that story and to that book. And now, actually, the same thing has been happening with, as I read through Don Quixote. I knew I was gonna fuck that one up. Alright, last attempt for the evening. Let's see how far this life takes us. heard bits. Thank you for bits. Frank, we're proud of you. Yay! I am thankful for the validation, Deeves and Alex. Yay, 25 bits. Thank you, Deebs. No butt stuff. Shit, did I make it to the boss? Oh, holy crap. No, this is... one shot. Shot 2. Shot 3. Oh, crap. Is he done? Oh. Wow. Look at that, the threat of it being my final life for the night, and I make a hell of a push. Yeah, 40 bits. Thank you, Deems. Alright, so that is definitely where I am gonna call it for the night. Only a C, I'm out of the family. C is still passing, man. Alright, so level 6 we will pick up on next Tuesday. But I think that was a hell of a run. So, so I enjoyed Thumper. Yeah, man, absolutely. It is pretty awesome. When I tested it last week, before I went on my trip, I was like, alright, this is gonna be really fun. I did not realize it was gonna get as insane as it does. That gets me kind of hyped up. I'm kind of glad to see, I'm kind of looking forward to see what's gonna come up next week with this game. 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 9 levels. I don't know, there's gonna be more than that, but we'll push through next week and see. So, definitely thank you, Alex, for recommending Thumper and kind of helping me push it up in my queue of games to play. So we'll definitely be continuing that next week. So coming up for the rest of the week, you've got Heather playing more Detroit Become Human tomorrow. Guy Fox gonna be taking on more challengers in Mortal Kombat in another Fight Me. Josh picking up some more Secret of Mana on Friday. Heather, wow, lots of Showbergs this week. Heather coming back with Don't Starve on Saturday, and then Kendra, I guess you could say, starting off your week or ending your weekend with Liz in some Portal 2 co-op. So definitely a lot of fun stuff to look forward to. Hopefully I get to hang out a little bit more and see some of these awesome games and chat it up. Because chatting was definitely difficult with this game, but well worth it. So thank you guys again for hanging out and sticking it through, because almost played for 3 hours today. So yeah, see you in the chat, and we'll see another stream come Tuesday. So thank you all. Have a great night.